Right, we're back again. Hello everyone, Carl here again. Welcome back to yet another video. So after banging out the F1 Reddit pretty easily in about 2 days, I thought, what's another thing that's not as time consuming yet something that would probably be entertaining? And that is rating the 2020 F1 car liveries, because aesthetic. Yes, we are going to go through all 10 teams' car liveries and then rank them at the end. Well, we'll rank the best one and the worst one. I think the in-between isn't going to really fill itself out for me today. But we will look over them. Hopefully they are all nice this year. I'm trusting that they will be, because 2019 was quite a good year for liveries, if I do say so myself. Also, I've taken my headphones off, as you can probably tell, because there's not a lot to listen to. Microsoft wants to give me family features again. F*** off, mate. I don't want it. And Java wants an update. Just, it's not going my way, ladies and gentlemen. I was saying I'm taking my headphones off so you can see my dastardly ears. Look at them. I look like a garden gnome. It's disgraceful. But we move. We move. Garden gnoming aside, we move. And it's time to look through all 10 teams and see what we've got. Starting with Alfa Romeo. Or half of it, because Kimi Raikkonen and Antonio Giovinazzi can't and still will, and therefore will never, actually, ever get the blanket off. I am kidding, of course. Here we are then, Alfa Romeo. The first one. These are in alphabetical order, because that's the way it's just ordered it, unfortunately. But you get the idea. So first of all, it's pretty good, actually. I'm not going to lie. It's the traditional Alfa Romeo colours, that scarlet red followed with the white on top. It's still got the Swiss credentials of Sauber on the back. Pretty nice. I haven't got much to say for this one, really. It looks quite similar to what last year's car was. So overall it's a solid one, I think. I don't think, if you look through the rest of them, there's not much else to say with it. It's very much the same as it was. What annoys me very greatly, though, and will continue to annoy me very greatly for a very long time, is the testing livery was sick. Look at this. Look at this absolute beauty. I know this wouldn't work with Alfa Romeo because Alfa Romeo's red logo. This is, of course, very green. And it's a Valentine's Day livery, so it's a once-off thing. What can you do? But it would be amazing on the car. Like, come one day, Red Bull had all the testing liveries, you know, 2018, 2019. Those testing liveries were unmatchably amazing. Just leave them on the car. Leave them on the bloody car. I'm sick and tired of seeing testing liveries, getting teased with camo liveries and futuristic-esque liveries to get f***ed off. And the next thing you know, we're back to old Red Bull colours. And it's just not, it's not good. It's not good for the soul. But Alfa Romeo, on the whole, you know what? It's solid. It's very solid. I'll give it that. It's a solid car. On to the next one then, which is AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri then. I'm presuming it's pronounced AlphaTauri, and I hope it's pronounced like that, because otherwise I'm calling the Conservatives Alpha. No. But here we are then, AlphaTauri with a black and white livery, and from the front for me it's nothing special. You can just see a bit of black and white. It's from the side where it is pretty damn nice, if I do say so myself. Of course, they had to kind of change the livery from the Toro Rosso one, because it's not Toro Rosso. They still are Toro Rosso. Deep down at heart, they will always be that Toro Rosso team. But AlphaTauri, they had to change the colour scheme because, of course, clothing brand, etc., etc., promotion. You get the idea, but it looks nice. What they've done with it is very good, and they've included the red Honda logo with it, which is all very nice. Again, another side shot, just this time from the other side, and it's again, it's a solid design. I'm not gonna lie. For a first try with the colour scheme, it's really good. I'm tempted to say it's better than the Alpha one. That's gonna be really confusing as well. Alfa Romeo and AlphaTauri. Imagine David Croft. He's gonna be having like constant panics every single race, trying to distinguish between AlphaTauri and Alfa Romeo. It'd be insane. I bet he calls it Toro Rosso for the first couple of races, but he'll get used to it quicker than Racing Point. But no, solid design, very solid design. Better than Alfa Romeo, I'm tempted to say, but very solid design. Next up, we have Ferrari. Now, Ferrari. Is that the same car as last year? I'm warning you. Is that the same car as last year? Here's what the difference. Here's the 2019 car on your screen now. I can't see the difference. There are a couple of differences, I will admit. They've done it a slightly darker red finish, which looks quite nice, I will admit. And they've changed the numbers. Wait, oh, I see now. Okay, the Reddit post makes more sense. Because Seb's number's on the nose cone and Charles Leclerc's number is on the engine cover. That is what I needed to see, because now that meme makes sense. I was getting confused before, but you get the idea. On track, it slightly becomes a bit brighter. It looks very, very similar to what last year's car was, but yeah, car-wise, they're not looking great, I'll be honest with you, which is not really what you want to see, because it's Ferrari, it's pedigree, but, you know, it's especially not optimistic when your own bloody team principal has got not a hope in hell, apparently, of, oh no, what did he say? He said, we're not as fast as everyone else. Confidence. But yeah, it's Ferrari, it's red. There you go. Red out of 10. Next car. Next up we have Haas, and this is a vast improvement over last year's in my opinion. The gold and black didn't work for me. They didn't have enough gold on it for me. It was just a very, very dark car, and it kind of summed up their season really. But this is a step in the right direction. Using their old colours, they have made a very nice looking car once again, even if it is Ferrari's B-spec car. Solid design, once again. Have nothing to complain about. Not a lot to say. Haas are back to their original colours. Good on them. Next up, Macca. Oh, yes. Lovely car. I'm a bit biased if you can't tell. I mean, not biased at all, but McLaren is definitely the best one in the bunch. Oh dear. But no, the blue and the orange works. I think it's just the right amount of blue. I think any more blue and it will kind of put off the McLaren papaya design. So they've done really well with that. I feel like the official photograph lighting here just makes it a bit too bright. If we go to this next one where it's a darker blue, that there looks incredible. Like honestly, that there is genuinely an incredible livery, and I love that to bits. It's got oven grill coming out of it at the back, but that's, you know, that's to create lift drag. I'm too tired, man. It's 1:40 in the morning. Love that. It's just a great design. Here's the one I use for my outro card as well. Again, slightly lighter on the blue, but it still works pretty well if you ask me. Very nicely done, McLaren. Loving the retro looking number thing. I hope you do very well this year. 11 out of 7. Good job. Next up, Mercedes, and wait, that's the same car as last year? I'm really sorry. I've been waiting. I've been waiting a solid 2 videos to make that joke. Please just let me have my moment, for the love of God. But Mercedes, again, similar livery to last year. I can't really say much else. Other than the red, in my opinion, just does not work at all. And that's what happens when a billionaire buys your company. You get a bad-looking car. Well, more bad-looking tints. The actual, like, engine cover bit and everything else is bloody brilliant. I'm telling you. Oh, my God, it's a GIF. Oh, my God, it's a DAS GIF. I CBA with this flipping season. Oh, my God. But, yeah, red doesn't work. Rest of it, it's pretty alright. It's Mercedes. It's silver. It's a silver out of 10. Great rating. Speaking of billionaires who can't design a car, here's Racing Point. They can't design the car because they copied Mercedes. However, when it comes to the livery, the pink and the black just works for me. I can't find a fault with it, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really one for pink things, personally. It's just not my thing, but it works on this car so well. I can't even lie. It's a good design. It's even got little bunny ears coming out of the engine cover here. Because, you know, Easter's just round the corner after the Australian Grand Prix. You've got to be ready for it. So, Racing Point have done bits with that. I'm not even going to lie. Hold on, guys. Cracking job. I feel like these justifications are becoming a lot shorter. This video's going on. Partially because I'm in a hunt for sleep. But also because I was meant to make this short and I kind of rambled about Alfa Romeo and AlphaTauri for about 16 years. But Racing Point, good design. Pretty good design. I rate it. Oh yeah, and here's another shot of it that actually kind of, with Perez driving, so it's just better in every single way. Next up, Red Bull. I swear I've seen this car before. On a serious note, it genuinely looks the exact same as what last year's did. Like, genuinely. Okay, the nose is a bit different, but we're not talking about the car. We're talking about the livery. A rule that I've broken about 7 billion times in this video. That's roughly the right amount at this point. But yeah, it's Red Bull. It's just, yeah, it's the same livery as every year. They didn't even bother with a testing livery this year. They just bought it. They bought straight out their Red Bull livery. And that makes me really sad. But it's Red Bull. It's alright. I'm a bit underwhelmed by it, but it's alright. Hopefully they can bring the fight to Mercedes this year, because I don't think anyone else will. On to Renault, and while we don't have the official livery, which probably will be black and yellow, we do have a black and yellow testing livery, and oh my goodness, is it flipping amazing. Black livery on Renault just works. Keep this livery. Renault, if you don't keep this livery, you're going to upset many children, including me. I'm an 18-year-old child, I'm included. Including me. You are literally going to upset all of us. Is this what you want? The short answer is no. But financially, probably yes. So, what can you do anymore? It's a good design, honestly. I can't find fault with it. It's a very, again, Mercedes-esque. I think everyone's kind of followed the Mercedes route when it comes to front noses, apart from Ferrari. But most of the teams have gone for that narrower nose cone at the front. We're not talking about the car. Carl, get on with the black Renault. Works so well. It looks amazing. Both in when it was released at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Twilight Princess in Spanish. Subscribe for more. Honestly, it's really good. I can't even lie to you. I've said that phrase, I'm not even going to lie, about a million times. And I've said that bit as well too many times to count on 2,000 hands. It just looks really good. That's the end of it. That is the long and the short of it. It looks really good. And there's no point in me even commenting on the testing livery, because what was the testing livery? Ugh. The first renders when they brought it out, like, what am I supposed to comment on here? Danny Rick's 2019 helmet? The fact I can only see the engine cover and one wing mirror? The fact I can see the whole car being black apart from that small number silhouette? I just CBA. Renault, you ruined my Easter with that, and then you promptly brought it back to life again once you actually showed the whole car. Renault, good design. Well done, guys. Finally, we have Williams. Now, Williams. I'm not even gonna lie, it is just a toothpaste car. I've said that phrase again, but it literally is just a toothpaste car. Sponsored by Colgate, not ABK beer. My god. I spit in the face of alcohol. What a joke. Water is the way forward. I've never drunk alcohol in my life, by the way. Cue the comments saying, you're a liar, Carl, you're 18, you must have drunk alcohol at least once. Properly, no. But that is a video for another day, or maybe an answer for another day. Who knows, it all depends. It is the toothpaste car, and it's better than it was last year, I'm not even gonna lie. It went from Aqua Fresh last year to Aqua, yes, this is a good looking car. Looks a lot better than last year anyway, and I do wish Williams every success. But I predict that they'll probably be at the back again. But nice livery. I rate it. Good job, Williams. Good job from everyone, really, on the whole. Apart from Red Bull. It's a bit underwhelming. Right, on to the fun part of the video, then. Best livery and worst livery. Oh, Nelly. Best livery, for me, has to be the Macca. I can't not give it to it. It looks so suave, honestly. Either the Macca or the Renault gets it, to be honest. Both of them have smashed it out of the park. That'll probably be subject to change once Renault bring out their actual livery. But Renault's still a cool looking livery anyway. But those two, on the whole, from what we've seen so far, are my absolute favourites. Good job to you too. I'll also give a shout to the biggest surprise being AlphaTauri, because they did so well with pretty much 2 colours. A lot of teams use 2 colours. I can't give them that. Let me think. For a team that hasn't used liveries consisting of those colours, they've done a bloody good job first time round. So well done them. It looks very swish, and I rate them very highly for it. So well done, guys. Worst livery. Now this might cause some bite, but I'm gonna go with Mercedes. Yup, Mercedes. Just for me, it's the thing is, right, this is a grid of very strong liveries this year. Mercedes is purely ruined because for me the red doesn't work. This is all my opinion, by the way. Do not kill me because my opinion is different to yours. Let's just discuss it below in the comments, because any opinion here is valued, unless it's shit. But a Mercedes one is just ruined by that red. I'm sorry. That's the long and the short of it for me. It's sad, but that's the way it is. I'm sorry. Mercedes, and I'll give Red Bull the gauntlet as well, because nothing changed. Like, literally nothing changed to last year on Red Bull. It's just underwhelming. So a disappointing livery, and one where the change just didn't work for me. And I get it's sponsorship, but it just didn't contrast well with everything else. The rest of them are on a par, really, and that's all you need to know for that one. In the video, I've put the macro on the screen, but here's my my top 10 on the screen right now. Just going to scroll by quickly on a black screen, so have fun. Here you go. Thank you all very much for watching my rundown of the 2020 liveries, in my opinion. Hope you all enjoyed very much. If you did enjoy, slap a like on the video, and also hit that big red subscribe button under the video, because it would massively help me out and I would heavily appreciate it. Also, hit the notification bell, because then you don't miss when I upload. Ever. Hopefully that's a good thing. If you've got any content suggestions for me, leave them down below. Don't really know what to make at the moment, so if you've got anything you want me to try out, give me a shout. Hit me up in the comments. Or I've got Instagram and Twitter as well. Speaking of which, if you don't follow my Instagram and Twitter, what are you doing? Follow them at KarlsCars YT. I post there quite regularly nowadays. Whether it's on my stories or actually posting. I do actually post quite regularly now. Good English. I post quite regularly. Just go and follow them. It'll be worth the banter, honestly. Until the next video, whatever it may be, I will see you very soon. Bye-bye!